Hi, Tauruses. This is Zoe from Love and Wellness Tarot. Thank you for being here today. For all of you new viewers, welcome. And for my returning viewers, welcome back. Okay, we are going to take a look at the current energy in your love life right now, what you need to know, who is coming towards you, how they're feeling about you, all the tea, everything we can get around this. Of course, if you have not subscribed and you feel inclined to, please subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. And if you're looking for a personal reading around your own specific situation, the link is in the description box. Okay, let us dive in. Spirit, angels, and guides for my dear Tauruses, show us what we need to see in their love life right now. What is coming toward what is coming towards them? What energy is surrounding them right now? What do we need to see for my dear Tauruses at this time? Give us clear and concise messages for my dear Tauruses at this time. Show us their love life at current. What do they need to see, hear, or know? What is the energy surrounding them or coming towards them? Give us clear and concise messages for my Tauruses today. Tower, High Priestess, Knight of Swords. Okay, so some of you are going through ending silence, some of you, this happened really suddenly, like you didn't even see it. You were blindsided. With the High Priestess, maybe some of you felt like it was coming. Or you ended something. Like some of you started listening to your intuition. But let's see, Nine of Swords. What else do we need to see here? Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this is the person on your mind. Yeah, some of you, this was a long term, or this was something that looked like it was going to be. Someone here is, it could have even been that, some of you were actually like with this person in a home, like living together, building a life, but something needed to change drastically and quickly. So again, some of you left, some of my Tauruses out there, you had left, but you knew you were going to leave. But I think this person might have felt blindsided, and for others of you, the connection fell apart quite quickly. Or I'm going to say it didn't fall apart. It fell apart out of nowhere. But I think that maybe for some of you, you had sensed that things were heading in this direction. Okay, so now it doesn't mean that all of you were like living with this person, but it had that potential of life building, sharing home, life, expenses, joys, holidays together, right? Like it had that. And I'm seeing here that it's interesting. I feel like whoever this person, it might have been some time since you, because we see the Hangman here. And you were with someone. I feel like the Hangman here can represent a delay, but I think for some of you, this felt like I think for this person, I'm hearing the word sacrifice. Like, I have sacrificed everything, and where's your sacrifice? What are you putting in, right? Some of you were very taken for granted in this. This is someone from the past. Like, definitely, there's too much history. The cards are too heavy for it to be new, and some of you have actually walked away. Now, there is this Ace of Pentacles here. For some of you guys, you will be, and again, you didn't necessarily have to be living with the person, but it had that potential. For some of you, you have walked away, you've disconnected. let me get a little more on this, but there is a new beginning emerging from this space, this distance, this disconnection. There is a new beginning here emerging, a new opportunity. For some of you, it will be with this person. These are some pretty heavy realization cards of like, and I think it is this person that it's like, they're not sleeping well at night. They'll do anything to fix it. They're realizing now what they need to invest, what they need to sacrifice on their end. And they're getting clarity on that. But so for some of you, it will be that this is coming back together. For some of you, this is someone completely different. So let's get another deck and get a little more on this. For those of you that were actually in a partnership, like living or sharing a home with this person, I feel like for many of you, you had been trying for so long to get this connection back together. Like there was something, whether it was like they weren't putting in the energy, the time, the effort, they got lazy in the connection. Some of you were really trying to get this person to work on things before it fell apart, and it just, this person, I feel, they hadn't taken you seriously, but you knew, and you might have even said to them, like, I don't think I'm not gonna be here long term. Like, if this doesn't change, I'm not gonna be here, and you knew it, but they didn't take it seriously. But now for those of you that were not living with this person or not like actually sharing a home, you still were, it's the same energy. You were still trying to make this work. You were devoted, you were, and I feel like you really gave a lot. And I think this person feels like you blindsided them, but the signs were there all along. You might have even told them, like, if I don't start getting more from this, I don't know if I can stay, or I don't know if I can continue building this with you. Show us what we need to see here about this person right now. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower for my Tauruses. Clarify the Tower. I'm going to say for many of you, whether you were living with this person or not, if you guys were just, dating, but it really had that potential, like everything clicked. For many of you, it got to the point where you were abandoning yourself in this connection. And I think we've all been there, where we know it's not for us anymore, or we know that like it can't continue this way. It's not that the person isn't for us, but what it's become cannot continue. Some of you got to the point of abandoning yourself in this, abandoning what you need, overlooking things, and again, like there was real sacrifice in this, and that was personal sacrifice for you. Tell me about the Tower here. What fell apart? Or how did this fall apart? Tell me about the Tower. We have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups here. Often, when cards start repeating. So Four of Pentacles, the Devil, the Seven of Wands. For some of you, this person was very controlling, very jealous. The Four of Pentacles and the Devil, that can be, and the Seven of Wands. Gosh, this is like, some of you felt like I think for some of you, you showed up very stable, and this person, like these three cards together, this is like possession. It can be a card of holding on really tightly to the Devil with this. Again, that is like jealous, possessive, to the degree that it can almost be toxic. And then Seven of Wands, like, you're mine. I'm protecting, you know, like this Seven of Wands can be like, it is another card of like, you're mine. You belong to me, you're mine. This is, I think that like, unfortunately for some of you, it was something where I think for some of you were treated like you were on trial, like you were doing stuff, like you were talking to other people, you were this, you were that, and like this person, and it's like, and meanwhile, you're actually loyal and you're secure and you're like you're a trustworthy person, and this person, it was almost like, I think for some of you it got very exhausting. Like, I cannot keep sacrificing what I know is not right. Like, this person needs, they need to know I'm devoted. This is a card of devotion. Like, you were deeply devoted to this person, and they didn't believe it. They didn't trust you, or they would question you on everything. For some of you, this person was holding a secret. There was, and they could have still been jealous. Like, one of those, I can move the way I want to in the world. I can do whatever I want, but you can't, right? Like, one of those connections. That could be someone who, you know, they might be dating people on the side, but if they found out you were talking to anyone, would lose their mind, right? Like, so again, for some of you, you were genuinely trying to build something long lasting, and you were being true and you were being devoted, and this person was very much like, you know, they could have been like, either they were extremely jealous and possessive, or they were holding back a lot of, you know, this person could have had toxicity, bad habits. They could have been holding inside like an addiction, not holding, like keeping it from you, like that you didn't know how bad it was, right? Now, those would be the ones that did not share possibly a home with this person, but you were like, you know, whether this is partying, drugging, this could have been a sex addiction, this could have been, you know, many things, but you knew, some of you that were not living with this person, you knew something was fundamentally off. So, and I think that, again, you felt it, but to this person, when you might have ended things or left, they felt like they were blindsided, and you're like, how do you not understand why, right? Like, how do you not see this? But let's see here. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. This person deeply wants to fix things. Like, I'm seeing someone almost like at night, like just lying in their bed staring at the ceiling, or they're like, this is actually, it's interesting because with this energy in this, I feel like this person's kind of going out of their mind a little bit about it. They're almost like, I really like, how do I get Taurus to create again and build and devote themselves again? How, right? Like, I think they put you through a lot. Again, I keep hearing sacrifice. You have to sacrifice so much, because you're dealing with someone who, I think like in the beginning phases, it felt intoxicating, and then it went from maybe intoxicating to a bit toxic, right? So let's see here. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. What's the Nine of Swords here? Clarify the Nine of Swords. Look, Nine of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. We're getting the same exact row. Oh, not the Ten of Pentacles, but we're getting a message coming in. Because this is not mature. Like, basically, this card did not come out because this is what it was or had the potential to be. And now for some of you, this person is starting over with that Page of Pentacles with you. But we're getting repeater cards here, like Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. This person is freaking out about fixing this with you. They are going to reach out. They are going to message you. Some of you need a long time out from this person, and you should take it. You should take it. There you are. Yeah, you need to heal. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There's a lot of injustice here, and a lot of, again, I think this depleted you. All I'm hearing with the star is replenish yourself. Heal and replenish. It's that the star can be the feeling of like, and it comes after the Tower, actually, right? The star is the card directly after the Tower. For some of you, the star can be that feeling of like when you are crying so hard, like you're bawling, like you can't even barely breathe, crying. And then when you stop and it's like you go and wash your face and you're like, oh, like I needed to release that. I've been holding in so much. I've been, you know, it's like this is a connection where there's been a lot of history and a lot of you trying to just like, I think for some of you, this is like, I've been trying to get it back to what it was, right? What in the beginning parts when things were really good, and it just, you know. So yeah, this is kind of a heavy reading, Taurus, but, you know, I see you here coming through on the other side after probably experiencing a lot of unfairness and injustice from this connection and who you were dealing with. Okay, so let's get a little more about around the Page of Pentacles. When is this person going to reach out? What might they want to say? Actually, before that, how do they feel about Taurus? My Taurus is out there. How is this person feeling about you? How is this person feeling about you? For some of you, you're going to need to tell this person, like this can be, I feel like for some of you, this person needs actual recovery. Like they need to get into a program, or they need to like get therapy or whatever it is. Like they truly need to work on themselves. But some, like they really might. Two of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Four of Swords. This person wants to heal. They want to heal things and recover things with you. They don't know how. So I feel like this message to you might be like, I love you and I miss you. I'm sorry, I love you, I miss you. I didn't realize, but I don't have a plan. Like this person is a bit in the dark. They don't know how to fix it. They don't know what they need to fix within themselves. So just be aware of that. I'm not saying that you can't take them back, but for some of them, they actually really need to do some serious work on themselves or rehab or something. Like this is, you know, like this is not going to be a quick fix type of situation. They really want to recover things here with you. And with the Moon, I am getting a deep love here, but Knight of Cups, like that is like, I love you, but I am not. By the way, for some of you, specifically, I'm getting Pisces. It doesn't have to be, but we do have Scorpio. We have Pisces really heavy in this. We have more water energy here. Cancer, you know, Leo. But yeah, again, the signs are irrelevant. But for some of you, this person, it's like they love you so deeply, but they don't know how to be a king or a queen, like depending on, you know, again, there's no gender in tarot, but they're not, like you, we saw the Queen of Pentacles here coming through as your energy, Taurus energy. This person doesn't know how to, they're still a knight. So it's almost like they love you deeply, but the real real logistics of showing up in like a mature energy in this partnership, they don't know how to do it. They need a lot of work on themselves to be able to do it. But they will be in touch with you. They will be in touch with you. Now, whether or not you decide to take them back, I do think for many of you, you might need quite a lot of space from this person right now. Like you might need, like, for some of you, it's gonna feel like this separation or this break, I can breathe again. Like, I think for some of you, it even really destabilized your nervous system. Like, I need to feel safe on my own right now. What would this person want to say to my Tauruses? What would this person want to say to my Tauruses? What would this person want to say to my Tauruses at this time? The person watching, what would this person want to say to the person watching right now? We have here, I check on you from afar. I'm not ready. And I was getting that. This person is not ready quite yet. I find you incredibly attractive. What else? I'm afraid of commitment. Our story isn't over yet. And we see I'm planning on reaching out to you, which we saw with the Page of Pentacles. But again, they're not quite ready for mature partnership. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't mean they can't be ready. However, they're not ready right now. At the bottom of the deck, I feel empty without you. And some love guidance cards for you, Taurus, to close out the reading. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Let's see here. For my dear Tauruses, I can't shuffle this deck. It's all hearts. And like, I can kind of, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let's take those three. What do they need to see right now? Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. This could be like, this could have been, you kept giving it time and trying in this, and you know, and then I feel like it's saying let go. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And we are seeing you back here. So for many of you, you are going to move on. You may love this person. You may wish them well, but it might be too much, there might have been too much damage or too much that's happened where you really just need to like heal and move towards like a new love, right? For some of you, you may want to give it one more shot, but you've been already very patient with this person. So I think for some of you, it will be like, this will be the absolute last go. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like the video. And again, if you want a personal reading, I'm a very in-depth reader. My link is in the description box for personal readings. Thank you. Bye.